Hey guys, hope you're having an awesome day, and I just wanted to do a quick little sequence here that's great for all of the runners and multi-directional sports teams that are out there. And this is just a little flow that'll help open up the IT bands, the hips, even the psoas. So you'll definitely want your mat, a couple blocks, maybe a blanket if your knee is sensitive, and a low lunge, and a good attitude. Let's get rolling. So head back onto your mat. Okay? And the first thing I want you to do is, if you need that blanket underneath the knees, put it there for sensitivity's sake. I'll mirror you guys here, so let's get our blocks set up at the front of the mat, and then I want you to bring your right foot forward. Okay? Right foot forward. And then lengthen the left leg back a little bit further towards the back of the room. And you can flatten your toes and make sure you have a straight line going from the left toes to your ankle, knee into your hips, so you square up those hips. Okay? Once you're set there, make sure the right knee's not going past your ankle. Press those hands into the blocks, okay? And just begin to feel that left foot press into the ground, even your left knee, and use a rebound force of lifting up and away from the ground. And let's feel that little tuck under the pubic bone, some more posterior tilt here. And then press the ground away even more with the blocks, and work the shoulder blades together and lift your sternum up. Here we just begin to lengthen the front of the body, getting into the psoas there. Nice hip flexor muscle, core muscle, and into the hip and the quadricep, okay? So just roll the elbows in, lift the sternum, and keep pressing away from the ground, so that rebound force. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. And we'll take a deep breath in. As we exhale, come forward and bring those blocks on the inside of that right foot, right hand on the inside of your foot as well. Press the ground away, lift your sternum, inhale, and as we exhale, surrender the torso forward. So we're going to a low lunge here, getting to the hips. And then I want you to go ahead and walk your right foot forward a little bit, and walk it onto the right, and then roll to the pinky side of the foot, okay? Great getting into the IT. Yes, we even get a little bit more into the groin too. For some of us who are really tight, you'll feel it there. But focus there is the IT into the glutes and the piriformis muscle. And then stabilize yourself, those forearms, on the blocks. Maybe you'll go a little bit lower, but what's important is that you're not twisted, right? You're not torqued here. We're squaring up to the ground, or if you're too tight, you're squaring up a little taller, but keep yourself square to wherever you're facing, all right? Deep breaths in, full exhalations out. Take another deep breath in. Exhale out, press the hands down into the blocks, lift your torso up. Let's roll back on the bottom of that right foot. Take your block back on the outside of the foot, or the block a little over to the left. Lift your chest up, inhale, and when you exhale, go into a little half split. Keep the hips square, dorsiflex. That right foot to the toes are going up towards your face, then we can get into our calf, hamstring. Plus a little relief there, so you might notice, you may feel a little the opening too in that left quadricep. Good, deep breath in. Exhale, come forward. Good job. Okay, we're going to change sides. You're more than welcome just to step back into a table and switch. Or if you're feeling okay today, you want to come up, maybe you can come up into a runner stretch. Hands down, go back to down dog and switch sides from there. You can even add in a little pedaling too if that feels good. The calves, the hamstrings, and the hips. And then left leg come up. And we step it forward, and then we'll come down onto our right knee. Flatten the toes, okay? Make sure straight line from toes, ankle, knee, and hip. Hands on the blocks. Press the ground away. Make sure that left knee's not going past your ankle. Elbows roll in, sternum lifts, tuck under the pubic bone. Breathe for a moment here. Really feel that right foot and shin, knee press into the ground, and use that rebound force of pressing down and lifting up away from the ground. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, easing up, and then we'll put our blocks on the inside here. The left foot, both arms on the inside of the left foot. Press the ground away for a moment, lift your heart, and then we can release if that's comfortable. If not, keep your arms extended. If we can come down the forearms, keep the chest square to the earth. And let's scoot the left foot forward and then out to the left. And then if it's comfortable, roll to the outside of that foot. Shoulder blades down our back. Keep reaching through those right toes. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice if you're shrugging your shoulders, press them down. Stay long. Through the crown of the head, down through the shoulders and through the spine. Last breath. Hands will press down. Slowly inhale, bring ourselves up. Roll back onto the bottom of left foot. Blocks out, lift your sternum, and as we exhale, a little half splits here. If you need a micro bend in that left knee, keep it there. If you can straighten it a little bit more, that's fine too. Lift your sternum, and you can always bring the torso a little bit closer towards the thigh for a deeper stretch. Shoulder blades still work down the back. Good. Deep breath in. Come forward. Good. We're going to work into our pigeon pose, okay? So let me show you the modified version. If your knee hurts of too much flexion in it when we come into pigeon, your mission will then be come onto your back. You'll lie down. You put the right foot onto your left thigh. Bring the left knee up. Thread right arm underneath that right calf. Interlace the fingers behind the thigh. Hug the knee in. Lightly press the right arm down into your thigh. Okay? So that's if your knee hurts when it's in flexion. That's your modified version. Even if you're in pigeon and that hurts, roll on your back and do that. Okay? Otherwise, everybody meet me in downward facing dog. And we'll lift up the right leg. Bend the right knee, right heel towards left glute. Open the hip and thigh, inhale. Exhale, we're bringing the right knee and chin forward, coming down. Lengthen your left leg back. Keep a straight line from left toes all the way up to your hip flexor, okay? Take a moment, hands on your blocks. Notice, are you leaning over to the right side? If you are, we need to square the hips and you may put a block underneath that right glute. And one block in front of you. Press the ground away, lift your sternum, tuck under the pubic bone. That way we can lengthen that psoas. Deep breath in. And now when we exhale, we release, we come forward. Maybe your arms are extended. Maybe you're bringing your forearms on the block. Maybe the arms come to the ground. But what's important here is that we relax the shoulders, let our head go. Maybe you'll put a block under the head. Maybe you'll put your head onto the ground, okay? Do whatever feels best for you. Just breathe. Stay with it here. Focus on that breath. And if it's too intense, come on your back. If it's too intense, lift up a little bit. If you cramp up in the back foot, tuck your toes under and press back through the heel. And even lift up a little higher too. That'll ease up on that cramping. Good. Last breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come down onto our mats. Tuck under the back toes as we lift the torso up. And then go back to downward facing dog. Right leg up and shake it off. And then the right foot down. We'll change sides. We'll lift the left leg up. Bend that left knee, left heel towards right glute. Open up the hip and thigh, press the ground away. And then bring the left knee and shin forward. Again, if this hurts too much, come on your back and work in that modified version. Lengthen the right leg back. Keep the squareness from right toes to the hip. Use your props as you need them, but everyone lengthen up here for a moment. Tuck under the pubic bone. And then when you're ready, boom, release forward, okay? Come down on the ground as far as you need to. Let me stay up right now. Gotta talk you on through here. So make sure you're releasing. So if you're going all the way forward, let the shoulders round, relax. If you're up taller, shoulders down, ease it. But then focus on your breathing. Let it be long, let it be strong. Take advantage of the moment. Last breath here. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Slowly lift that torso up. Excellent. Tuck under right toes. Back to downward facing dog. Shake off the left leg. Do a little pedaling once you bring that left foot down. And then slowly come all the way down. Find your blocks. Stack them together, okay? And we're gonna do a little reclined bridge pose or supported bridge to stretch your psoas and your lower back. And this is where you can relax for, a good 3 to 5 minutes. And afterwards, go on with your day. So put your blocks to the side. Come onto your back. And then you're gonna bend the knees. Soles of feet touch the earth. You're gonna come up the bridge and you're gonna slide your blocks under those SI joints, right there at the lower sacrum. You'll come back down, and then you can stay right here with the knees bent, okay? Arms opening up, shoulder blades together. That could just feel really good for your back. You may get a little stretch in your psoas. Or extend the legs straight out, okay? And you'll roll the thighs in. Palms can go up, or you can take the arms overhead. This way you get a nice lengthening of the psoas. If that's not enough stretch for you, come back up into bridge and lift the blocks up to a higher setting. Make sure whichever position you're in that's comfortable for you, look straight up, and then you're gonna release. I want you guys to stay here for another good minute or so. Get the length you need. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. If this feels amazing, stay here longer. If you're ready to get out, bend the knees, bottom feet touch the earth, lift the pelvis up, remove the blocks, slowly come down, hug the knees into your chest, maybe do a little sacrum massage from side to side. And then extend one leg out on the ground at a time as you're going to come into a little Shavasana relaxation. And stay there for a good 5 minutes, taking in the release after your hard run or after your workouts on the soccer field, lacrosse field, or simply if you went on a hike. Guys, thanks for tuning in. You guys create a great day. Feel free to leave comments below. And we'll talk to you soon. Namaste.